Southern High Coach's Corner is service of Wymore Insurance, J&M Liquor, the Laughlin Hovitt Funeral Home, Howells Repair, and Arbor State Pharmacy.
Bigger savings are yours when you package your home or farm with your auto. Call Kelsey or Angela today at Wymore Insurance and compare your current policy. See how they can help you save money. Count on the #1 farm insurance company in Nebraska, Farmers Mutual of Nebraska. Call Kelsey or Angela with Wymore Insurance today and start saving. Phone 402-645-3332. That's 402-645-3332.
J&M Liquor in Wymore is your stop for everything you need heading into the weekend. Cold beer, tobacco products, hard liquor, all of it is in stock when you need it. Your wine, beer, and spirits store, open until 10 every night and until midnight Friday and Saturday on the south side of Wymore. Just cold beer and hard liquor. That's J&M Liquor in Wymore, proud supporter of Southern Athletics.
The Laughlin Hovitt Funeral Home in Wymore has been serving southeast Nebraska for many years and is pleased to be of help in your time of need. It's been their endeavor to come to your aid with the utmost quickness in your funeral arrangements. They've been proud to serve you in the past and are pleased to help bring you this broadcast. Laughlin Hovitt Funeral Home in Wymore, funeral arrangements and understanding is what you'll receive. Laughlin Hovitt Funeral Home in Wymore, a proud part of the community.
Welcome into the Southern Raiders Coaches Corner program, joined today with boys basketball head coach Drake Adams. Coach, coming off the Medecus tournament last week in which you guys went 2-1. I know you fell in that championship game of the B division to Lewiston, but how do you feel your team played in that tournament?
Yeah, overall, I thought we played pretty solid. Won some close games early on and then just fell short in the championship game, but it comes with experience.
You know, and for your team too. I mean, just gaining that experience, an overtime game against Lewiston, that's probably pretty important too. I think we've talked about it, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, it is. That's one thing. It's been kind of nice is we've been able to pull out those close games, even though we are young. Just building that experience on being able to play winning basketball towards the end.
And then I know you came out of the tournament and fell in a 10-point contest there versus Diller Odell. And I guess, talk about that one a little bit. What got away from you? And I guess what did you learn from your team in that one?
Well, actually, that game we played a lot of zone. They're a lot bigger team than we are. So our strategy was we want to force them to take outside shots, and that's what we did. And props to them, they hit the shots that they needed, and that's why the outcome is what it was. But game plan-wise, I thought we played great, just fell short of that.
I think with something we talked about last week, executing game plans, especially with a younger team, sometimes a little difficult, but if you can see that positivity, that's a good thing for your squad. And, we're talking to had a game get snowed out last Friday, so you guys got some practice time here, in between that one and Sacred Heart coming up and then Johnson Brock on the 30th. Where are you kind of looking to improve your team at with this opportunity?
I think we could always improve defensively, just being able to get in their minds on how hard you almost have to go on defense all the time. And then other than that, just kind of shooting-wise, we've kind of hit a wall with shooting mid-season for some reason. So hopefully we can get some shots up and get them shooting better.
And sometimes you can throw it in the ocean and sometimes you can't. And I think that's how basketball tends to go sometime. And you talked about the intensity there on, especially the defensive side. And maybe we talked about it, but how well have these boys adjusted to the varsity speed of the game?
Yeah, at the start of the season, we started out really slow on defense. Teams were scoring a lot, but now this mid-season, we've been holding teams pretty low on our average for the year, I would say. Defensively, just getting all these guys to talk and be on the same page with what we're doing defensively as a team. They've caught up to speed pretty well with it, and I've been pretty happy with some of our defensive performances lately.
I think you use a good term in there, talking on the court. I know high school boys really like to chat, but all of a sudden when you get on the court, it's not the same, is it?
No, it's not at all.
And it comes with experience a little bit too as well. And now as you do look at this schedule coming up here, Sacred Heart, Johnson Brock this week. Obviously, Johnson Brock's going to be a tough opponent. Sacred Heart is too. So what do you need to see from your team in order to pull out some victories here before the league tournament?
Yeah, I just want to see us go into the games knowing that we have an opportunity to win. We don't we aren't bothered by whoever we play. We just need to go out and compete, do what we can to win basketball games.
And as you do look too at next week's tournament coming up for your team, obviously coming off Medeca, so you've kind of seen that rhythm of playing, quite a few games in a short amount of period. But how do you want the boys to handle, their first league tournament for most of them?
Yeah, I just want them to slow their brains down. Just know that it's just another basketball game that we're doing. Nothing more special about it to me right now and to us, but just get after it on both ends of the floor and see what the outcome is of the game.
I think you bring up a good point. If you put too much emphasis on a game, the brains, like you said, get moving a little fast. And last one here for you, Drake, before I let you go. But every coach wants to be playing their best at the end of this season. Have you seen this team take those strides and take those improvements here as this year's gone along?
Yeah, I definitely have. We actually haven't been playing terrible. I know our record isn't great, but honestly, in my opinion, it's just a lot of experience and how small we are for a team. We really have taken a stride this year, though. Big time. We've been competing with teams that I think that they would come in and blow us out or something, but we're right there with them the whole time. It's good to see.
And you mentioned it there. I think we talked early in the season. The best thing about freshmen is they're going to be sophomores next year, and this experience is going to be irreplaceable. Again, talking with Drake Adams, head coach of the Southern boys basketball team. Drake, I appreciate your time this week. Best of luck with the games coming up, the tournament next week, and we'll look forward to chatting here after that tournament.
Yep, thank you.
Looking for a mechanic you can trust? Come to Howell's Auto Repair of Wymore, a family-owned business dedicated to keeping you on the road. With service to all makes and models, Howell's offers reliable automotive repair you can count on. From routine maintenance to major fixes, Howell's has the experience and care you deserve. And farmers, when you need a hydraulic hose replaced, Howell's can get you back up and running. Call them today at 402-620-3422 and let Howell's Auto Repair in Wymore keep your vehicle running right.
When you get right down to it, being in good health is always the goal. Arbor State Pharmacy in Wymore is here along the way with the things you need to stay in good health. Whether it's getting to know you or delivering to you. In the Wymore Blue Springs area, they pride themselves on reliable service and a friendly smile. No insurance? No problem. Arbor State Pharmacy has some of the lowest generic prices around. Stop in and talk with Jeremy, your hometown pharmacist, today. Arbor State Pharmacy in downtown Wymore, at the root of good health.
Southern High Coach's Corner is service of Wymore Insurance, J&M Liquor, the Laughlin Hovitt Funeral Home, Howell's Repair, and Arbor State Pharmacy.